Buenos dias, todos. I'm a few minutes early because I pressed play on accident out of auto reaction. That's what I'm gonna call it. Was an auto reaction. I'm so used to putting my info in and press play right away, not wasting any time, any seconds on other sites. So that's what happened here. I was just going through the motions and not thinking, hey, you got 3 minutes. Don't press play. Roll a blunt. Roll a J. I was going to listen to some music. That's what I was going to do. I was going to listen to Wake and Bake by Kodak Black because that's my shit. Like, if he gave me privileges, I would use that song. But I think I'm just going to look at some YouTube music. I'm going to get into that eventually. I got other projects, though. I can't be doing too much on this one and not doing what I need to on my other projects. You know, I got to give all my projects the same amount of love. Yeah, so here I am. I guess I'm going to roll up. Because this ain't enough. And I was looking for something to read. I still got 2 minutes. I'm early. Good morning, Facebook. Hold on. There we go. I saw you looking at my ass, too. Okay. It's that time. It's 4:20. It's 4:20. Locally. PDT. It's time to bake up. Time fly when you have fun. Hey, I'm going to eat this CHEEBA chew because I was going to eat it anyway. I ran out of time. I didn't get to eat it before I got here. So I'm going to eat it there. Like I never had it before. It's a hybrid. This is the one I wanted to get the last time when I was doing the CHEEBA chews, but I was like, I don't know, because I did the CBD one day, I did the indica another day, and I did the sativa another day. I just didn't get the hybrid because they didn't have it at the place that I was getting it, for one. So I didn't want to go to another store. And then I was still thinking, like, I'm probably going to feel like a hybrid when I get done eating all this shit, right? So now system's clean, and I think I got used to that shit too. The indica didn't really make me feel as good as the sativa did. Believe it or not, people be raving about them sativas. I mean, those indicas. But sativa do something else for me. Indica make me good, but sativa do something else for me. So anyway. Okay. Let me see. I think this is a 70 milligram. That's what I'm going to put on here. Next time I might find some like decadoses or something that has like more THC. And then I'm going to try. I'm done with the CHEEBA chews ever. This is my last CHEEBA chew because I am a natural born vegan. But unlike some people that are in other countries that were raised to eat meat, for example, saw a chick on a documentary talking about she tried not to eat dog. And I was like, thinking to myself, like, why is that hard? Like she said, she tried not to eat dog. And I'm like, she said because she got a dog and shit. But she said she was raised on dog. So she tried not to eat it when they were talking about people eating dog. But she used to people eating it, right? Like we used to be eating this shit they eat right here, right? But I don't give a fuck what people used to eating. I don't give a fuck what I was force fed all my goddamn life. I know me. Don't fucking with that shit. I don't even like animals alive. So it just don't make sense for me to crave a dead one in my mouth. So I know it's all brainwashing. They washed my body brain. They washed my subconscious brain to accept that shit. But my motherfucking conscious brain is still saying, fuck that shit. It's fucking nasty as hell. When I see it cooking, I be creeped out. Like, oh man, my childhood was torture. Swear to God. I ain't got nothing in common with a lot of people in my family. It's like hell to the no. Shit these bitches do. Pass. Me eating bitches is gross to me. Me eating men is different. You know, different. We all from a whole nother planet than we are. But me and bitch and me is no. I remember the first time I heard about animals. As far as my first memory about eating an animal, I was so grossed out. Like, I think it must have been after I went to school, elementary school or some shit. And I started learning about animals. Because I remember vividly, like, we was at the table, and they was going to make me eat something. Probably some bullshit, bologna. That's all I remember them giving me for meat for a while. So look. And then they told me what it is. Somebody must have told me what it was. That's what it was. Somebody told me what it was. And I was like, hell no. So you gonna eat horse too? Is what I was saying. Like, you gonna make me eat a fucking horse? That's why I was thinking, you gonna eat a horse next? I had to eat that shit. Whatever the fuck it was. I think it was bologna. I was sad. I was thinking, maybe it's a one-time thing. Maybe they don't eat horse every day. I was like, people don't eat horses. I was like, no, they eating this shit. They eat horses. And I found out later in life, people eat horses. People eat dogs. People eat cats. You know, fuck all that shit. So, I'm done with the CHEEBA chews. Because I know they got milk in it. I ain't stupid. I ain't even got to read the ingredients to know. I know what milk tastes like. I know what animal fat tastes like. Believe me, I know. So, this is my last CHEEBA chew. I'm going to move on to trochies, Trokie. Put an S on the end because it's plural. It's not how it's spelled, like backwoods. They come in a pack of 5, and I guess you just got to say, I got a backwoods. English. Don't you just love it? Let me get this CHEEBA chew. CHEEBA chews. I think it's CHEEBA chews on the package with an S. I'm not sure. Who gives a fuck? Somebody is an English teacher that's going to give a fuck, but so all the non-English teachers, they don't give a fuck. CHEEBA chews with an S. Oh, they dirty as fuck too. Why is they so dirty? I swear. I almost trusted them. But they are dirty too. They some fucking liars. All of them are liars. They be jacking it down about how much THC is in these products. We went through this before when I was doing the other CHEEBA Chew reviews. Fucking liars, man. That shit don't make sense, man. I hate that shit. I really do. I hate for a motherfucker to lie to me. Especially about some shit that's important like this. Like, I can't wait. I can't wait until them dispensaries turn into just buildings with weed. And the bud tenders can just serve what you order. Don't recommend nothing. Don't alter the fucking milligrams. You fucking liars. Why are you lying to me? Why are you telling me that this weed is better than that weed? That's not what my doctor told me to come pick up. When you go to Walgreens, you don't go and pick up a prescription and instead of you getting Tylenol, you got ibuprofen, but they crossed it out. Or instead of you getting the strength Tylenol you want, they cross it out and say, it's stronger Tylenol. Here you go. And sell you that shit. This shit is expensive too. They selling expensive fucking lies. It's making me mad. Now that I think about it even more. They don't do that at the pharmacy. They don't do that at Walgreens. This is medicine. This is not a fucking game. Like, what if I really needed a higher percentage of THC? What is the point in lying, even if it is just a little bit? So they can get more money. They think this is a game. I know this is about money for a lot of people, but it's not for a lot of people. Look at this shit. One more time. Let's do it again for everybody fucking mind. So y'all can see what I'm talking about. You see that little black mark? That's supposed to say 70 milligrams. Let's say 70 milligrams. They blacked it out with a Sharpie. If you go to their site, CHEEBAChews.com, you'll see there's no black Sharpie crossing the milligrams out. Only to be lied to on the package and by the fucking store, and it says 74 milligrams right on top of that. See? It's very blurry. Sorry for the sucky camera. I'm gonna upgrade. But 74.99 milligrams. No bullshit right there. Damn, I hate a liar. Just keep it fucking real. What is the problem? Ain't nobody gonna be dead because you a fucking liar. Well, people gonna be dead because you a liar, but most people ain't gonna die for the truth. Tell a motherfucker you got AIDS. You might save a life. They don't want to do that. They want to lie and ruin people's lives. I hate people like that. I swear to Jesus. And I don't even fuck with that shit either. I swear to Jeezy. Shit pissing me off. I need to go and eat this because I know the truth. I need to calm the fuck down. That just did me spinning though, because I didn't expect that. The last time I went there, I got the other ones and they didn't do this shit to the product. There wasn't, no, I didn't get any. I just looked at them. I got the product from somewhere else. But on the package and the display, if they're not marking them out, which I don't think they're marking the packages in the display. Nope, she didn't give me the package and display. Okay, look, see, this is what it was. When I got there to the shop, they have these boxes open in the store behind the glass. And they have the original packages of each brand that they had. And on the box, it has no cross-outs. It shows you 70 milligrams THC. On all the little bitty ones that's in there, like they do the candy bars, but they got them behind the glass. And each one of those, you don't see no little black markers on any of them. But, when I asked her to get me one, she went to another room. She didn't open that glass like they do sometimes. They open the glass like they do at the smoke shop or at a jewelry store and grab what you want and then pull the glass back. She didn't do that with this. She did. She went to another room and she brought this out with this package, and she was just looking at it and put them up there on the counter. But they don't do that with the CBD ones because the CBDs don't have the THC on it. They only do it to the ones that are expected to have THC, so people can think they're going to get higher than what they are really going to get. So, but people that are using it for medication, you know, that shit is bogus. I swear to God, this shit is bogus. You know, I don't give a fuck about rec. It's pissing me off. Starting to make me feel like fuck recreational altogether, because that's just gonna make people think this is even more of a game. Because it's not. People don't take shit seriously. People just take life for granted and just go screwing people over, screwing themselves over, and think everybody want to be screwed. No, everybody don't want to be screwed. Go fuck yourself in your own fat fucking ass. Leave mine alone. Hope this shit kick in before my hour is up. Shit. I ain't even scared this time. I was scared the last time. I was terrified. I really was. Anyway. Make me wonder if my weed is really as high a percentage as they say. And I don't believe it. I don't believe shit they say. Not more, because they actually printed that on the package. Now, I know that's not just coming from the dispensary. That's coming up from higher than the people in the dispensary. It's printed on the package. It's one thing for the package to be marked with a Sharpie. It's another thing for them to print it out on the label, too. Just whatever number they feel like throwing on there. Make you wonder how low of a THC is this weed. They just lying to people and shit. Just doing an experiment or something. Experiment on the public, seeing who's going to be jacking it down, pretending they need this shit and they don't. With the 30% to 28% THC shit they say they have there. I'd be like, what? I think they still robbing a lot of people. Because ain't nobody paid attention to this shit. It be and y'all. They just getting their weed. You know. I just want the bud tenders to just give me my weed. Don't suggest nothing. Don't even talk to me about it. Just give it to me. Like the bitches at the cash registers at Target. They didn't give me my shit. Actually, I want to get my own shit. They just rank it up. And they finna be replaced by these auto machines, these auto checkout machines. Like, I don't want these people lying to me about nothing. They just be lying. Made me forget what I was gonna look up. I think I feel better already. I'm feeling a little heavy. It's not the weight vest either. Let's go to Herb. See what Herb's talking about. It didn't take long for that shit to work. I feel it all up in here. It started like up in my mouth, and it's like traveling. I feel it here. Still feel like it's stuck here, and then I feel like my nose is getting stopped up, but it's actually clear. It's clearing up. It's like pushing the bullshit out. I can feel it pushing the bullshit. Whatever bullshit was in there, I'm not sick or anything, but if I had any little bit that was all clogged up, it's pushing it out. I can feel it moving it through. And it's like going up in here, all up in my head. Then eventually it's going to travel all down here. So I feel like it starts. It just seems like it do the same thing every time. It go from my mouth, up through my nose, up through my sinuses, and then I start to feel it like on the sides of my body, all the way from my shoulders. And it just go down like that. I could just be tripping though. It could just be my imagination. It really could. But I doubt it. Because I'm thinking of like those Pepto-Bismol commercials when they be doing the heartburn stuff and they like show the medicine going in and then they just do this to your bloodstream. It just go out. Because that's how your bloodstream is. But I feel it going through here. It's gone now. It's not in here no more. I feel like I could blow my nose and it'd be pretty clear. Because my nose ran out. Yeah. I feel it in my head a little bit still. And I'm starting to feel it way more at my chest. Damn, I gotta move my garbage can closer. This is not gonna work. It's a hybrid, so I'm Gucci. I'm not gonna be too high. Like too high to the point that I can't get my day. I can't do nothing. Like I can't. That's my definition of too high. Being too high is when you can't go get shit done. Like you too high. You cannot move. So being too high don't make you hyper. Never. It don't make you so hyped that you finna go shoot somebody in the face. It's gonna slow you down, if anything. Don't make you faster. Richard Branson thinks farmers need to replace cows with cannabis. That'd be cool. I guess. I don't know, like, what cows and cannabis have in common. Protein? Protein, maybe. Protein. Bubblegum Kush, the delightful pain reliever, will put you to sleep. Everybody don't have access to Bubblegum Kush. Terpeneol, the tumor-killing terpene that fights cancer. Let's check that out. Everybody knows somebody or knew somebody with cancer at least once in their life. Alright, just a dude. Alright. Terpeneol. That's what it says. TERPINEOL. Terpeneol. Maybe. That's too much. Terpeneol. I'm going to go with that. The tumor-killing terpene that fights cancer. The terpeneol is found in not only cannabis, but also more than 150 other plant species. No, yeah, a lot of people eat vegetables, right? Not. Along with limonene, one of my not favorites, myrcene, one of my favorites, and linalool. I forgot about that one. I keep forgetting what that one is for. Terpeneol is a major or primary terpene of the cannabis plant. Lilac aroma. Although it is naturally occurring, terpeneol is often synthesized for use by the cosmetics and food industries. It can even be manufactured from the more readily available terpene alpha-pinene. As its name implies, pinene is known for its pine scent and is a cousin of terpenol. The primary function of terpenes, which are sometimes referred to as fragrant essential oils, is the creation of aroma. From an evolutionary perspective, the offensive smell and taste of terpene-rich cannabis resins serve to repel animals and insects that will otherwise feed on the precious flowers of the herb. Terpeneol creates a floral aroma. I've smelled that before. Like my weed smelled like flowers, like regular flowers and shit sometimes. Be like, often resembling lilacs, cloves, citrus, or even apple blossoms. It can also remind one's olfactory senses of eucalyptus sap. From a flavor perspective, terpeneol tastes like mint and anise. I don't know what that is. A-N-I-S-E. The aroma of terpeneol is often difficult to detect in cannabis due to the fact that it typically is found along with large quantities of pinene. This causes the scent of pine to mask the lilac scent of terpeneol. Okay, but I've smelled it sometimes. It's hard to find it like that. Yeah, I don't smell it like that often, but I don't even like the way that shit smells. I feel like I'm smoking flower. It tastes like flowers, like a regular plant. Like you just took a flower rose in your mouth. Like, I ain't never done that before. Never even want to. Medical effects. Despite their main role as an odor agent, terpenes have been found to possess a multitude of medical applications. This includes everything from fighting cancer to battling the inflammation of arthritis to treating depression. Don't want your piano hands to get crippled and shit. Better check that out. Terpeneol has been proven to be a mild sedative, relaxing users. Along with CBN, it is one of the cannabinoids and terpenes that contributes to the infamous couch lock effect of some strains of cannabis, especially indicas, which I don't like because only time I like that is when I got too much energy. And even then, it's hard for me to still be locked. I gotta get something strong. Oh, I said I was gonna switch to Tokies too. I'm gonna come back to that. I was rambling and forgot the point of why I'm switching to Tokies. In addition, terpeneol acts as an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antibiotic, and can even be used to treat malaria. Well, goddamn! Terpenol also inhibits skin acne. Great news for teen pieheads or adult acne havers. Wink, wink. The most impressive characteristic of terpeneol. I want somebody to say this word for me. I want the dictionary to say this word for me so I can stop saying it like that. The most impressive, it's more than this? Oh, no. The most impressive characteristic of terpeneol, however, is its ability to fight cancer by killing tumors. That is impressive, though. That's extremely impressive. If it's true. So you can't believe everything you hear on YouTube. But it could be true. I hope it's true. Several studies have revealed the cancer-killing power of this molecule that is found so commonly in a variety of strains of cannabis, including Girl Scout cookies, Jack Herer, and OG Kush. Wow. That's awesome. Those are some really good strains, too. OG Kush is one of my faves. Tops. The studies. In August 2000 study published in the journal Phytotherapy Research found terpeneol to be a powerful antioxidant. Concluded Carl Franzens at the Institute of Pharmacognosy at the University of Graz, Austria. Oh. Terpeneol and the essential oil possess variable antioxidant activity when tested. A research study conducted in June 2010 and published in the journal Anti-Cancer Research found terpeneol to be an anti-cancer agent. This research revealed that terpeneol might be especially helpful for patients with small cell lung carcinoma. Boy. A July 2016 study published in the journal Chemical Biological Interactions discovered that terpeneol reduces inflammation and pain. I believe it. Although the study has conducted on mice, the researchers theorized that a prospective application of terpeneol could be the treatment for fibromyalgia in humans, wrote the researchers. Thus, it can be concluded that terpeneol reduced the hyperalgesia followed by the chronic muscle pain model. Yeah, all of that was like a whole nother language to me. If y'all understand it, I hope y'all can take that in and go somewhere with that. Maybe have a good day with that. Posted it on Facebook, Google, Plus, and Twitter. Because I have no familiarity with those type of situations. But what I gathered is it is very powerful. And I did get about the antioxidants. I'm not too sure about what antioxidants are for, but I heard they're good. And that's just the rumor for now. You know how they always coming up with some new shit. Oh, antioxidants are killing people today. Yesterday they was saving lives. They always coming up with some shit. But right now, antioxidants are a go. Anything that kills cancer is a go. Prevent cancer? It must prevent cancer if you kill it, right? What you think? I don't know. I'm not in it but like that, but I just would assume that'd be nice. Let's see. Yeah, and they saying Canada is legalizing nationwide. Oh, that's what that means. It just hit me. I was looking at this article. They kept sending me a whole bunch of emails like Canada is nationally going to be legal in 2018, like all over. And I'm like, what? I guess, whatever. They already got weed. Like, they've been had weed before us. Like, what's going to change? And then I thought about it just now. Like, when I look at weed maps and I look at the places that they have that are open for stores to get weed, they're very far in between. Few and far in between, and they're very close to the border. So you really can't travel too far. And then it's like, that's like the only spot you can get weed from in Canada is if you like in certain areas right across the border all the way to Toronto and shit. And like what if you want to go farther up? West and east and north and shit. Like, it was just around the south. So if they get it nationally, that's going to spread the whole country. That's really fucking cool. And they will officially have beaten us if we don't hurry the fuck up. This 2017, we got less than 365 fucking days to get to this shit. Otherwise, that is another country that has beat us to the punch. And they finna cash the fuck in. While people talking about recreational weed, we need to get this shit legal federally. Let's just get recreational now and just go federal medical. And give it to the people that need it. Because the people that don't need it ain't gonna fucking use it. They don't want it. Seriously, you don't have to tell them don't do the weed. Because they're not gonna do it. You gotta force them to do it. Now, who the fuck do you have to force to do stuff that they want to do? Nobody. Oh yeah, back to the Tokies. Let me see if I can find those too. The Tokies are going to be my new thing for like I could eat the weed, but if I don't have enough weed, or if I just don't want to eat the weed, I don't know. Just because I like to smoke my weed. I really love to smoke my weed more than I like to eat it. And I like the edibles because I feel like I have, I was going to say I know how much is in my shit. But no, I don't know how much is in my shit because they be lying, right? But I feel like I have a really good idea of how much I'm taking when I have it labeled and prescribed in little doses. And I can control my high much, much more. I don't undershoot. I hate undershooting. And overshooting is never fun either. So, slow you down. Stop you in the middle of the day. So, I'm going to try troches instead of CHEEBA chews for my edibles, because I think it's really good to take them internally, like eating them, putting it in your bloodstream, and having it in your lungs, because it's just like, if you're going to fight disease, why not fight it and use all of your weapons all the time, especially when they're as renewable as weed. Why not do your best? Why not eat right? Why not drink right? Why not live right? Why not do the best you can to be your best? Trying to be your best, do the best you can, do the most you can to be your best, is what I say. So that's what I'm on. And the Tokies are vegan. That was the point. Like, that was the longest drama in the world. The Tokis are vegan. And they are like labeled without the markings, without the fake labels, like on the real packages. They are labeled to be like double the strength of THC. And they tell me, I think it's like a whole lot of CBD. I'm not sure. I couldn't remember because I was in the store looking at them. But I'm going to look at it now and compare those to the CHEEBA chews, the CBDs and the THCs. And because they are vegan and they are GMO, they're gluten-free. These are gluten-free. Yeah, these are not vegan at all. So the Tokis are vegan, gluten-free, and all that stuff. When you're like super skeptical about your food and don't want it to be contaminated at all, the only thing I think is not is organic. I don't think it said the Tokis were organic, but they GMO free, I think, too. So I'm gonna look, and they cheaper than the CHEEBA chews. So to be vegan and cheaper than a non-vegan product, that's super. I mean, they sold the hell out of me, and I think they doubled the strength. So, I mean, they super sold me on those. I just gotta get one out. The only reason I don't have any now is because I didn't read it, sign, or even really have time to read that sign or pay attention to it until after I had made my purchase. She rang me the fuck up and everything. And I was like, she was like, yo, total is whack, 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 whack. And I was like, what? What are these though? I was like, what are those? And she was telling me. And I was like, how much are those? And she told me they was cheaper with tax and everything. And I was like, damn. I started to say, can I trade these? But, you know, that shit seems so difficult as it is. I ain't want to go through that shit with her. I was ready to go. And I'm just like, I don't want to have to go through this. I don't want to start no trend. Let's just come back later, okay? And I ended up going back. And I didn't even think about getting them. Because I didn't see them. That was next to me. That's why. But I'm going to try them for $4.20. And I'm going to see if I can find them at other locations too and compare the prices. And I want to be able to tell y'all the dosages. Okay, here we go. And like on here, I've seen them on the online, but I didn't have this much information as I did when I was there. It was a card sitting next to the product, and it was breaking down all of these things that was in it, that wasn't in it, and how much of each CBD or THC each one had in THC and CBD, which that information is not online. Like right now, it says Troche 1-to-1 blend plus melatonin lozenges, and then this other one says Troche pure CBD lozenges and blend lozenges, and then they got the price. I guess you gotta click on it to read all that other shit. You know how to tell you how much in the thing. So let me see. And sometimes they don't even tell you that even in the description. Okay, let's see. It says this one, pure CBD melatonin lozenge. And I'm thinking melatonin, I don't want to go to sleep. I might use them on the days that I can't sleep, which is, I don't know. Like, I don't know about, like, to be put to sleep. So I was like, no, I'm not going to fuck with those. But now I'm like, yes, I'm fucking with them. They should probably promote this more than they should promote the fact that they have melatonin, because that sold the hell out of me. That vegan shit. So look, all ingredients are non-GMO and solvent-free. Dang, it don't even say that in here that they're vegan. It just tells you it's a fast-acting relaxation and peace of mind paired with mild head and body warming. 56.23 milligrams of CBD. Dang, it's not the CBD one. But it tells you how much CBD is in it for the whole package. Pretty sure it's small too. 6 milligrams of melatonin. It don't say none of the shit that the package said at that store. That the card said. Because that is terrible. I would have never, ever, ever, ever wanted to try these if it wasn't for that card. Now, it don't even tell me 60 milligrams of THC. And some of them at 4 milligrams of CBD in that one. This shit is confusing, but I'm going to get some, and I'm going to bring them to the show. And I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. They're going to be my new best friends. Pair those up with some flour. I should have absolutely no pain in my body at all, if I have any pain in my body. You know, like, no pain from working out, no pain from stretching. Just a super fly ass day. Like, I'm on cloud 9 for real. That's how the CHEEBA chews, that's how the CBDs, I think, are doing me. I don't know if it's the CHEEBA chews with THC. The THC got me high. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. When I eat my THC, I still get a head high. Just not as big. But I know my body's super high. It feel like it's floating. And I know this motherfucker is like 15 to 30 pounds. I don't remember. This motherfucker heavy. And I don't even feel it no more. It's almost like morphine. Oh, I was going to read this article about opioids that I got out this magazine, but I'll read it tomorrow. It's about cannabis versus opioids. I'm really starting to believe that shit about cannabis replacing opioids, because at first I was thinking, nah. But nowadays, as I eat these CHEEBA chews and I let myself really feel how I feel, how it's making me feel, is keeping me from feeling the pain that I could have from doing anything, like anything, just anything, even nothing. Just waking up in the morning, I feel better. Like, I don't even feel like, for no reason. I just feel like I'm up. Feel normal. Let it shit. Anyway, I'm out of here. It's that time. Thanks for baking out with me. I got shit to do. I know you do too. So get your ass to work.